Hi boys and girls, it's me again. You know how we've been talking about butterflies and caterpillars and how caterpillars make this change and they turn into butterflies. We've been reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar, which we talked about that is a fiction book. So that is a book that's kind of a made-up story. I mean, there's some things that are right. We know that caterpillars turn into butterflies, but we know that probably caterpillars don't eat lollipops and chocolate cake and all of those sorts of things. But some of the things are true. Well, I thought I'd get out a book that I have that talks about some real facts about butterflies. So it's going to have some pictures about caterpillars and butterflies also. And I want us to look at this one together. Now let me show you this. This again was a different butterfly, or excuse me, caterpillar. Let me lift it up. That it's not real, it's a toy caterpillar, but it looks a lot like a real caterpillar might look. And I've started to see a few of these around my house. Also, what I've seen is this little guy flying around, right? So he's the actual butterfly that came from this caterpillar. Maybe his caterpillar looked a lot like this one. Maybe it looked a little different. I've seen different ones flying around. But you know that if you see this guy flying around, that at one time, when he was little and young, he looked like this. But where did they start from? So let's go on with our story and read that. It's called Butterflies. It's got one beautiful blue butterfly right there on the cover. And here's the beginning. It says, butterflies start as eggs. How many eggs are there in this picture? Can y'all count them? They're circles, aren't they? They're shaped like spheres. Let's count them. 1, 2 eggs. And then it says, what color are they? Well, in this picture, they look like they might be kind of a light greenish color because they're on that green leaf. I've seen some caterpillar eggs that are just white, depending on what they're sitting on. But what's inside these eggs? Baby caterpillars, you're right. Caterpillars hatch from the eggs. They eat a lot and grow bigger. How many caterpillars are there in this picture? Well, we had 2 caterpillar eggs. So look, 1, 2 caterpillars. Look how different these caterpillars look. None of them look like this guy, do they? Not completely. I love the stripes on this caterpillar. And I don't know if you can see, but this one's really fuzzy. It's almost like he has fuzzy fur on the outside of his body. When the caterpillar is no longer hungry, he makes a chrysalis. A chrysalis. Now, in our story we read the other day, they called it a cocoon, and sometimes we use that word to mean the same things. This is a little house that he stays in for a while. How many chrysalises are here? Well, there we go again. We had 2 caterpillars, so let's count. 1, 2 chrysalis. Wow, look at how different these look though. This looks almost like just a leaf, a dried up leaf maybe that you might see in the wintertime, hanging on the ground or from the trees. And look at this beautiful shiny green one. Now, think in your mind, what's inside these 2 chrysalises? What is it? Remember? Did you say caterpillar? You'd be right. Caterpillars are sleeping inside those. When the caterpillar comes out of its chrysalis, it is a beautiful, what? Can you tell? What is that? Butterfly. Look at the colors. Look at the spots. How many butterflies are there? Oh, we better figure this one out. Well, we had 2 eggs. We had 2 caterpillars. We had 2 chrysalis. So how many butterflies do we have? What do you have a guess? How many do you think? 1, 2, 2 again. 2 of everything. Look how different these butterflies look. Aren't they beautiful? I love butterflies and I love seeing them right now that it's springtime outside. So what we just talked about in this book, in this story that we read, was what we like to call the butterfly life cycle. And a butterfly life cycle talks about the 4 stages of a butterfly, okay? And it starts off here. Remember, we had the eggs. In the picture before, they were kind of a green color. Here I look like they're kind of almost a yellow color. So they can come in different colors. There's a lot of eggs here, a lot more than 2, aren't there? A lot more than 2. The second stage, this was stage number 1. Stage number 2 is the caterpillar. So remember, he came out of the egg and he ate, got bigger and bigger. And then stage 3, which is the chrysalis stage. You also hear that word, cocoon. So look, this is him making his chrysalis. Look, there he is, starts off just the caterpillar hanging from a branch, and that's where they go. Then there's a little bit of it, see it coming up from the bottom, a little more, a little more, a little more, and there he is, fully hiding inside his house called the chrysalis. And then the last stage, the 4th stage, is him turning into a butterfly. So remember, he chews a little hole in the little house, the little chrysalis house, and the hole gets bigger, and he pulls himself out into a beautiful butterfly. And that's what you end up seeing flying around your yard or other places that you might go. Okay? So this is our story. There's the big, beautiful blue one. This is our factual story, our nonfiction story about how caterpillars turn into butterflies. I hope you liked it. Look for butterflies while you're out and around, okay? We'll talk to you later. Bye.